welcome to Thursday, December 22nd. And I'm feeling so festive today because Mom finally has a day off, or the week off, or like 2 weeks off. Yay! So Mom, where are we going?
We're going to most beautiful place in Los Angeles. Secret now.
So it's not really a secret. We're going to the Grove. Mom really wanted to go at night because they have all their Christmas lights up, but also wanted to do some shopping, and tonight we have a meeting, so we can't go tonight. But yeah, got all dressed up because I'm feeling so festive. Yeah! Alright, so I'm gonna attempt to film with this new camera. This is like an outdoors sports camera or whatever. You can attach it onto your car, and I don't know how much this is going to show, but we're going to attempt to film with it. So get ready, here comes the freeway. Yay! Alright, it's recording, and hopefully we'll be able to capture everything that's going on in the freeway. Do you have anything to say, Mom? It's a freeway, I'm not really sure.
And traffic is pretty good today. Not like every day. This time must be very, very bad. Yeah.
Hello! I am back from shopping all day with Mom. We went to the Grove. So, to answer your question, I narrowed down all of the bajillion books that I read when I still had time to read books, and I was able to pick 5-ish. So I'm going to do my top 5, and then I'm going to do some honorable mentions because I can't, in good conscience, neglect some of the books that really changed my life. Slight disclaimer, I don't actually have any books currently in any of my places that I can put books because we moved sometime last year and all of my books got thrown about and I've got no idea where any of them are, so I don't have any of my favorite books anymore. And a lot of my favorite books I actually never owned. I just went to the library and borrowed them. So I figured, hey, why not just go to my public library and pick up all the books? So I did. So all of these books are from the library. So in no particular order, here are the books that really changed my life, and I would really be a different person if I hadn't read them. This is A Wrinkle in Time. I got my first copy when I was 8. I think it was either for my 8th or 9th birthday, and every time I reread this, it's exactly what I need every time I read it. And it's got all of the things that I've been going through for a lot of my life. It's got, you know, kind of dorky girl trying to find herself. It had this picture of the ant and the skirt simulating the Tesseract. And I just thought that was so cool. Or here's the ant, I guess, again. And tessering, and I don't know. I loved this book. And quick aside, I guess, my second favorite book in the series is The Swiftly Tilting Planet. And this does not count as one of my 5, but I just wanted to show you because I was really sad when I lost this book. This was the only book I ever purchased, my parents ever purchased for me at a book fair, and I lost it, and I was just so devastated. This book, and this is Ella Enchanted. It's just a really good book, and this was like my gateway into fairy tale fantasy, which is one of my favorite genres, which is why I love Once Upon a Time and Grimm. It helped me escape into completely different worlds. Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. The reason I love this is because it taught me how to craft sentences. A lot of my favorite quotes come from this book, and it's not because the quotes are about love and I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet. I don't swoon at too many things that I read. I swooned because the sentences were crafted so beautifully. This book taught me how to be a writer, and I love writing now. It's one of my favorite things to do other than science, and so I really I owe it to this book. And so you can say what you want about me being a woman, um, and I have to love the Bronte sisters. I don't like all of the things that they've written, but this one is definitely at the top of my list. So the last two books on my list were actually not at my local library, so I can't really show them to you, but you'll get the idea. They were also some of my favorite books growing up, and they are Norton Juster's The Phantom Tollbooth and Ellen Raskin's The Westing Game. They, they are phenomenally written. They are full of puns and just word games, and The Phantom Tollbooth was really my first foray into that weird, quirky other world of puns and things I didn't really understand. I thought I understood, but I didn't really understand. It taught me not only about the structure of sentences, but the structure of mathematical equations, ways to flip around words so that you could say totally different things. And it is one of the best books I've ever read, from way long ago till now, and I love it. I love it so much. And Ellen Raskin's The Westing Game. Oh my god. It's a puzzle. I love mysteries. I've read just about every mystery you could read. Every mystery series you could read when I was a kid. But The Westing Game took the cake. It was so, I don't know, it had such a profound influence on my life, just in the way that I looked at puzzles, in the way that I thought about the things that people said. And I truly think that both of these books helped me to become a more logical person, and a more creative person at the same time. And that's really hard to do. So I loved, loved, loved all of these books. So, some honorable mentions, because I can't go without talking about these books. The first one is The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I love Sherlock Holmes, which is maybe why, but not completely why, I love the BBC series Sherlock. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I love mysteries. This was like my first grown-up mystery. Eva Ibbotson, I think I'm pronouncing her right. Oh my god, I love her books. And I found these in the library, and I was like, oh my god, I have to take them home and read all of them now. Reread all of them, because I've read all of them before. And so, Island of the Ants, The Haunting of Granite Falls, The Secret of Platform 13 is also really good. Which is really funny. All of them are really funny. So, speaking of reading and books and stuff like that, I've actually been reading since I came back, and that's because my mom's friend gave her a bunch of books and was like, I really like these books, you should read them. And my mom was like, here, Angela, you read them and you tell me what they're about. And I was like, okay. So I read them. Okay. This book, James Patterson's Swimsuit. No, you shouldn't read it. It's not worth it. I don't know. I mean, is it a page turner? I don't know. Okay, I guess it's a page turner because each chapter is like 2 pages, and then it like ends on a semi kind of, flip to the next chapter kind of thing. And no, this is a book about a psychopathic serial killer who, I guess I won't spoil it for her if you actually want to read it, because there's a swimsuit model on the cover who basically is killing people and in brutal ways, and he's kind of sadistic and whatever. It is billed as the scariest and most satisfying James Patterson novel since Kiss the Girls. It's neither scary nor satisfying. It doesn't end there's no nice ending. I don't know. I'm not impressed with this book. So yeah, I read this last night. Meh, that's all I have to say. As I end this vlog, I would like to ask you a question, not about books, but about something else that I feel has a great impact on why we go home and revisit our childhood. And that is food. And you love food and I love food. And I want to know what your most interesting food experience has been since you got home. And as for myself, I am going to insert a clip here so you can see what my most interesting food experience has been. So with that, good morning. It's Monday morning, so really I shouldn't be making a video, but I just wanted to show you what I'm having for breakfast today. Look at it. It's crab, and rice porridge, and all sorts of other goodies. But crab we had last night, leftover crab. Delicious. And yeah, okay, bye. And so I'm going to end this vlog with some pictures that I took at the Grove, and it's so beautiful there right now. And I really wish that you were here to see it with me going to the Grove for the first time. But it's really cool, and I can't believe I've lived in LA for so long and not gone to the Grove. But yeah, it's beautiful at Christmas, and I almost got my picture taken with Santa, but the line was 3 hours, or the wait was 3 hours, so that didn't happen today. But I was feeling really festive, and so I'm gonna end this vlog here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. It's a